Hi, sweetheart. Welcome to A Course in Miracles. We're reading today in the text, Chapter 24, The Goal of Specialness, Section 7, The Meeting Place, Paragraph 8. This course makes no attempt to teach what cannot easily be learned. I'm going to pause and say, isn't that a comforting thought? There's nothing in here that's that complicated. The ego may try to complicate it, but if we can sit and be still, then we'll know. It's my favorite verse in the entire Bible is be still and know. Its scope does not exceed your own, except to say that what is yours will come to you when you are ready. Let's let that sink in for a moment. Isn't that a sweet promise? What is yours will come to you when you are ready. Wow. So our only job is to be ready. Because what's ours will come to us when we're ready. Here are the means and the purpose separate because they were so made and so perceived, and therefore do we deal with them as if they were. It is essential it be kept in mind that all perception still is upside down until its purpose has been understood. Perception does not seem to be a means, and it is this that makes it hard to grasp the whole extent to which it must depend on what you see it for. Perception seems to teach you what you see, yet it but witnesses to what you taught. It is the outward picture of a wish, an image that you wanted to be true. I'll pause there and say, so basically, we see what we want to see. I remember once getting guidance that didn't make sense to me because it wasn't what my mortal eyes seemed to be seeing. Now, of course, we understand scientifically that we don't even see what's out there. The mind is rendering a picture from the light that comes in and then projects it like on a screen, like it's out there. But we're not even seeing that. It's all being seen from the inside out. It's an outward picture of a wish, an image that you wanted to be true. And there was this time where I was like, well, I don't believe that because that's not what I'm seeing. And Spirit said, to the ego, you'll believe it when you see it. But in truth, you'll see it when you believe it. Because reality didn't create consciousness. Consciousness creates reality. That has been scientifically validated. Look at yourself and you will see a body. Look at this body in a different light and it looks different. I'll pause and say, isn't that true? I was actually just thinking about that today. I mean, I think this has a metaphorical meaning, but it's also literally true. I was trying to take a picture with some friends, and depending on the lighting we were standing in, we looked really great or we looked really terrible. And without a light, it seems that it is gone. Yet you are reassured that it is there because you still can feel it with your hands and hear it move. Here is an image that you want to be yourself. It is the means to make your wish come true. It gives the eyes with which you look on it, the hands that feel it, and the ears with which you listen to the sound it makes. It proves its own reality to you. Thus is the body made a theory of yourself with no provisions made for evidence beyond itself and no escape within its sight. Its course is sure. When seen through its own eyes, it grows and withers, flourishes and dies. And you cannot conceive of you apart from it. You brand it sinful and you hate its acts, judging it evil, yet your specialness whispers, here's my own beloved Son, whom I am well pleased. Thus does the Son, become the means to serve the Father's purpose. I'll pause here and say, so the false Son, when we're ego identified, when we think that we are our body. Not identical, not even like, but still a means to offer to the Father what he wants. Such is the travesty on God's creation. For as his Son's creation gave him joy and witnessed to his love and shared his purpose, so does the body testify to the idea that made it and speak for its reality and truth. And thus are two sons made, and both appear to walk this earth without a meeting place and no encounter. One do you perceive outside yourself, your own beloved son. The other rests within, his father's son, within your brother as he is in you. Their difference does not lie in how they look, nor where they go, nor even what they do. They have a different purpose. It is this that joins them to their like and separates each from all aspects with a different purpose. The Son of God retains his Father's will. The Son of Man perceives an alien will and wishes it were so. And thus does his perception serve his wish by giving it appearances of truth. Yet can perception serve another goal? It is not bound to specialness, but by your choice. And it is given you to make a different choice and use perception for a different purpose. And what you see will serve that purpose well and prove its own reality to you. This is really beautiful. I'll pause here and say, we're taught in A Course in Miracles that if we are ego identified and we believe that we are this human body and we don't understand that it's actually this wonderful learning device, then we live in fear. But when we understand that your true self is eternal, perfect, whole, and complete, indomitable, limitless, then this would be a learning device and we'd have fun. And we would effortlessly be the love that we are because we're not living in fear and we're not serving the ego. We're not hostage to ego, we're host to God. And I really love how it makes it very clear that when we turn our perception over to spirit to be refined and edified and enlightened, then we can have a new purpose. Perception can be turned into true vision. And that there's nothing wrong with this learning device. It's wonderful. It's cool. If we're using it to be host to God instead of hostage to ego, it can have a new purpose. What is yours will come to you when you are ready. There's a Zen saying that when the fruit is ripe, it will drop from the tree. That in a sense, we don't have to fix, force, change, or control, but just trust that things will come to us easily and automatically when we're ready. And we don't have to fix, force, change, or correct anything. Our job is simply to be the love that we are and be willing to be host to God as your true authentic self already is one with God. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a light in the dark and a beacon of hope. You are so beautiful. I love that A Course in Miracles assures us that you have every attribute that the Father has. And anything that would tell you that you are less than whole and complete, less than beautiful, wise, and wonderful, anything that would tell you you're less than that is a lie. Because the truth is, you are still as God created you. Beautiful, whole, and complete. As your true self, lacking no thing. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. I'll see you soon.